Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Duke of TBC, and we are doing another episode of my Let's Play of Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, playing on ladder. I haven't played in a few days. I've basically just been uploading from the previous recording session that I did a while ago. Where's my timer? Let's see. Yeah, but I've been pretty happy with how things have been going with the series so far. Uploading hasn't been too terribly bad. And yeah, we're going to continue on with what we were doing. In the last episode, we made the staff, and now we need to look for the arcane sanctuary underneath the palace. I am lagging. I do not know what's causing this. As well, it's not actually lag. This is me dropping frames, and now it seems to be fine. Hopefully it's still watchable and everything's good. Ooh, man, it's loading. Maybe that is that just pure lag? This is pretty bad. Yeah, it's not lag. Weird, I guess it's just me dropping frames, which shouldn't be a problem. I haven't been dropping frames at all in a while. Maybe it's just the loading area. I'm not going to be a fan of this area. There's lots of mages and ranged around. Really not the end of the world, but still not my favorite. Oof, this is, ick. Oh well, not the end of the world. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with how things have been going. I would still, I double checked, yeah, the difficulty does help determine the amount of sockets of items you can find. I don't think I'm going to find any 4-socket stuff this early. I've been talking to a few of my friends. Oh, that's the problem. My mouse is messing up. Okay. I've been talking to a few friends trying to find someone who has a 4-socketed pole arm that I could possibly trade for. I do have a couple things like they'd be interested in. Just maybe some runes that they'd want. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go back down. Come on. There we go. Some runes that they might want, or possibly that low-level sword that I found. Just trying to work out a deal with someone, because the easiest time for me to get a 4-socketed polearm is going to be shopping in Nightmare, and I don't want to wait that long. I really don't. I'm really hoping I can find something, or, you know, maybe I won't absolutely need it. Let's see if we can kill these from there. Yep, we can. Oh, I love being able to shoot through things. The ladder season has been on for maybe not even a month now, I think, and people are already level 97. People are botting pretty hard, and by botting, of course, I mean that a program runs their character for them and levels it for them, and they normally follow runs. Every rune word has already been found. Really, ladder is the only difference now is there's no O8 items, and rune words are still going to be kind of expensive, but for the most part, yeah, the ladder has been already pretty much beat. It's kind of ridiculous how quickly they have this down. I don't personally buy items, but I've already heard that the item shops are completely stocked with perfects now. Everything's just already done, and that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping that like the latter season wouldn't be this broken this soon. Do I need to go back? I don't think I do. Right. But yeah, the latter season already got broken. People are already, I think there's some paladins that might already be level 98, 99. Absolutely insane. Like, I don't understand how Blizzard doesn't realize, like I really hate botting. I hate programs. I think it ruins the integrity of the game. I've actually never botted a single, or used a program to get a single level in my life of playing this game. I don't think that makes me like better anyway. I don't think it means anything at all except that like I kind of respect the integrity of the game a little bit more than others. And if that's the way they want to play a game, that's the way they want to play the game. I personally do not think it's right. And I know there's a lot of people that argue if there was no automated botting in this game, the price of items would be astronomical, which is true. So, you know, there's obviously some trade-off back and forth. People can do what they like. You know, I play the game how I play it. They can play how they play. I really only take a real big issue when people hack and duel games and think that it's fun to ruin the game for others. It's just not something I like. And I've talked about it before. But yeah. I think the top 200 for the assassins on the ladder is starting at level 74. And I'm simply just not going to get there doing a single player run through this slowly. Um, maybe if I was recording just tons and tons ahead, I could be there and you guys could like look on there and maybe see me on there. But it's just not going to happen. I'm not leveling fast enough. I'm not playing enough. You know, I've got other things to do. I couldn't even load them for people to watch that quickly. And we need to go up and around, I believe. I guess? It's weird. Oh no, alright, man, whatever, I can kill stuff. So yeah, I thought maybe I could possibly get into the top 200, and man, I was mistaken. But you know, not the end of the world. I really don't care about that stuff very much, and I'll get there eventually. So, not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get our speed up again. Let's kill a bunch of these. We are doing a pretty hefty amount of damage to everything, which I'm always happy with. Fire traps are just doing major work, and we found the portal. How are we running on time? Wow, we did that very quickly. That only took a few minutes. This is gonna be annoying. This is the most annoying place because he could be in the place you need to go could be in any one of 4 directions, which isn't that bad. Way back in the day, long ago back in the day, this used to be the #1 place to roll for leveling at a low level. Because there was no requirements for getting down here. You could take a town portal someone sent you, and be on your way. It was very nice. Now it turns out pretty much everybody runs what are called Taurasha teams. They call it tombing. Kill these. And that kind of took the place of what these runs used to be. Go a little bit faster. Lay those down. This area is kind of annoying, mostly because, as you can tell, there's multiple layers, and there's also pillars. There's just tons of stuff that get in the way of the traps being completely effective, like they won't come off the edge. Our mercenary will take care of a good amount of it, though, so it's not that big of a deal. As you can see, like, our actual damage from our claws, not that good. We are at this very weird transitioning level, where we need higher tiered items, but they're not really gonna drop. I think there's, I forget the next level requirement up. It might be 17. I can't remember. There's so much stats and data and things to memorize for this game. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm good at keeping up with most of it, but there's a point where it's just too much. We're probably gonna level from being in this area, which will be nice. Aside from that, not the biggest deal. Right now, I'm actually recording at 1:30 in the morning. I've got nothing better to do. It's been raining all day. Right now, back in my hometown in Ohio, it's snowing. It's like a level 2 alert. Really not even supposed to be going out. Like, I've seen pictures from back home, and like everyone is snowed in. Stuff is getting canceled. I do stuff with Amnesty International sometimes. Like even like their stuff is getting canceled. Oh, pardon me. The card shop I used to work at. They've canceled their events for the day. Like, back when I'm used to it, it's snowing, the weather's awful, it's terrible, and I'm here and it's like 70 degrees and like some rain. It's so weird knowing that, like, you know, if I went back home, which I might be going back home soon, if I went back home, I would be facing a bunch of snow. I've gotten used to the weather in Manila, at least, lots of stuff. At least a little bit more used to it. I'm not completely acclimated to like when it's the warmer weather, but we have, you know, we have our warm days back in Ohio where I used to live. Like I said, I might be going back, so, you know, I'm not completely a complete stranger to the heat. Like, you know, Ohio summers aren't blistering, but by God, they're not the most comfortable in the world. So, yeah, just knowing that I'm like where I am, it's like 70. It's very weird because like it's technically winter time. They're like, I can't even say winter. It's mostly like just after their rainy season and that kind of stuff. But it's their cooler season, and like it's like um, and my girlfriend is like, she complains because it's like 70 degrees, 75 degrees, and she's like, oh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold? Like, and I just have a fan. That's all I have is just a fan on low because it's comfortable. I enjoy it, and like she is like acting like she's being frozen to death. I'm like, do you realize that like it is literally snowing back where I used to live, and like she wouldn't live 2 seconds in that area, and she's like, well, I'm in warm weather year round. I'm not used to it. And I kind of laughed at that too because I used to live in Louisiana. I used to live just a few minutes away from New Orleans. I actually used to have a really bad accent. Well, not a bad accent, but I had problems speaking. I had just because of the southern way of speaking. I had problems saying R's, and I think L's as well. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But I used to live in, very balmy, it's humid. Just always humid. I don't know if people know the place. It's called Slidell. It is not the best place by far to live. Is when my dad was in the military. We didn't have a lot, but we made do. It was all right. I still owned an NES back then. Played Excite Bike a lot. Played a lot of Excite Bike. Played a lot of Zelda. Um, Played a ton of Tetris. Tetris was my thing. It was also my mom's thing. My mom loved Tetris. Very good at it. Other games she just wasn't very good at, but man, she could rock out Tetris very well. Very surprised how well, actually, sometimes. We'll go ahead and drink this. Help that clear out. But anyways, I used to live someplace that was warm all the time. It was always warm. In the dead of winter once, I think, it got down to the low to mid 30s once for like a minute because some weird storm had come down from the north. Like the stars aligned and we got a couple flakes of snow that happened. It was the only time in God knows how long that had happened. Those are going to try and spike my feet. So, I used to live in a very, very warm place, humid as well. And when I moved to Ohio, oh, I fell in love with the cold weather so fast. Do you know how much I loved not having to have, like, the AC on? Well, back then we were kind of poor to the point where sometimes we didn't have the AC on at all. Just maybe a fan sometimes, and those were the worst times of all. So yeah, I definitely know what it's like to go from a very warm place to a very cold place. Oh wow, we got lucky, and wow, we're not even going to get a level. Um, he does hurt if he hits you. Please die. Alright, that's going to clear this up. So yeah, I understand what it was like, and I was just kind of... I always make fun of her for, always being cold all the time, but it's her own fault. She gets like no iron, she doesn't eat vegetables, and well, it's not fair because she still weighs only like 100 pounds. It's ridiculous. Alright, we completed that quest, and that really didn't take too long. That was another fairly short episode, but I'm fine with that. It means that it doesn't take me a year to, upload the video, and we're getting stuff done. I keep trying to do one video per quest. I'm swiftly realizing, like, we're going to have at least, like, 35 episodes to this if I only do the normal run. Oh, wow. That's going to sell for a lot. Thank you. Interesting jewel. We'll use those for crafting later. That's about all they're going to be good for to me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I made this. This was... this is kind of something I'm a little proud of. It's very cool. This is a +9 to warmth leaf rune word. I've been trying to find a +3 firebolt 2-socket staff so I can make one with a +6 to firebolt. Haven't been able to find one, but this one's pretty cool. I'm hoping I can trade it to a friend that likes having low-level stuff just for... I have a lot of friends that like to run the game, and, that's cool. Alright, that's gonna be it, I think, and we're good. Do I need to shop? I'm probably going to shop for claws off screen. Might do a couple of runs to get some gold, because I'm going to be running low soon, but I think that's going to do it for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. It only takes a moment, and it really helps me out, and of course I will always try and respond to any comments I get. Yeah, if you enjoy this video, I will see you in the next one. Later, guys.